Welcome back. This is Dreddeus with another episode in the Miami Dolphins franchise, and it's been quite some time since we've been here, quite some time since we've looked at the Miami Dolphins, and it feels good to be back. This is sort of my home in Madden 23. Really enjoyed this franchise series a lot. We recently won the Super Bowl for the first time, and we're now coming off a very successful offseason with a lot of changes to the squad. Of course, always keeping the aim of keeping together the core, keeping together a winning team, and of course we want to run it back. Big question, can we do that? What do you guys think? Drop it down below in the comments. Super interested in your opinions right now. First episodes are always a lot of things to do. We have to set the season goal. We've got the opening day keys. We've got the game plan elite QB because we're playing Pat Mahomes, of course. So we've got trade offers for Cam Steele and for DJ Johnson, our tight end. I do think that we will be declining all of these, but we're going to be taking a look at everything. And of course, also at the new roster, because we have really done quite a lot in the offseason. Really looking forward to this one. First off, we're going to take a look at our schedule, of course. We are going to be starting off with a tough game against the Chiefs, but that's going to be at home, so that at least is a positive. We've got 3 games away: Titans, Vikings, and Raiders. Should be some points in there. Then the Bills and the Packers at home, 2 tough opponents once more. Luckily at home, so momentum should be working in our favor. Then we've got the Bears away in week 7. We've got the Bengals and the Hawks at home. A bye week, which is very good, preparing for the away game against the always crazy tough Jets. In real life, not so much, but in the game, we always struggle against them. The Patriots at home, then the Chargers away. This is going to be tricky. The Broncos and the Lions again at home. Bills away, Jets at home, and Patriots to round off the season. Patriots games also always crazy in this franchise series here. Just to take a look at the base settings that we are having here. We are still playing on all Madden. Nothing has changed here. And we are still using my sliders that I created. Do take a look at them. You can download them via the community files. They add a lot of realism to the game here, and just focusing more on on the variables of the game, reducing those interceptions because those were crazy sometimes. On the same page, looking at the CPU skills, I am not putting them down too much. They are just reduced in a similar fashion. I always adjust the QB accuracy right before the game. If we're playing Pat Mahomes, I leave it at 38, just makes it a little bit more realistic. If we're playing a lesser quarterback that has, not as high ratings, it's more, I don't know, high 70s, low 80s, then I do adjust that to a 43, 44. That usually pans out quite well. We did trouble ourselves with the games against the Eagles last season. Phil Jurkovec really did a number on us right there. But yeah, there you go. These are all the settings. You can just download the sliders, just use them. They're called Dreddeus. Do let me know what you think about these. Anyhow, we're going to start now. Set the season goal. I do think that, of course, we want to win the Super Bowl. There is actually nothing else that we have to go for this season. Making the playoffs, it would be a slap in the face with this team. And just going for everything below winning the Super Bowl would be extremely strange. Just coming off it being a title contender, that should really be quite clear why we're going for this one. It's opening day this week and a fresh start for every team around the league, and you'll be facing the Chiefs. What's the key to victory? Well, of course, we will have to be stifling on defense. It all starts with defense. We plan on making their offense uncomfortable, keeping them off the scoreboard as much as possible, is what Coach Dreddeus is saying here. You mentioned making their offense uncomfortable. Where does that start? Well, it's quite clear we have to disrupt the pass. Pat Mahomes is very dangerous. We want to control the skies. Great pass defense leads to a lot of great things and makes it much harder for them to score and win the game. Well, there we go. Beat the Chiefs, allow less than 200 yards passing. Focus your defensive game plan on passing to help achieve your goal. All right. That's what we're going to be doing. No questions asked. Next press conference regarding the game plan elite quarterback. With Patrick Mahomes being able to make plays with both his arm and his legs, it must be tough to devise a game plan to stop him. What's the biggest factor in slowing him down? I think we have to limit the passing. As I said before, he's a quarterback, so the first focus always has to be the passing game. That's where the big damage will come from, and if you focus too much on his legs, you'll get burned over the top. Yeah, failure to launch, beat the Chiefs, hold them to less than 250 yards passing. Basically, we have to go for the 200 that we have locked in before. Here it says, lock it down, your entire defense will have +3 man and zone coverage, which is quite nice actually. That is going to be very helpful. Next up, we're going to be taking a look at our roster. Just a quick refresher because it has been a long time since we took a look at this team. Here you can see the newly formed offense. We are rated at a whopping 95 and a 93 on defense, so looking very, very solid. The offensive line, shuffled it around a little bit. I put Peter Skoronski over on the left-hand side. We let Austin Jackson go. Peter Skoronski just a little bit more stable. Alex Acosta is going to be behind him, the backup. He's just a super solid player. Yeah, nothing real to add here. We've got Tyler Smith still going strong with an 88 overall. Liking this one a lot. Age 25 out of Tulsa. Just look at all of these attributes here. And he's just so good. 14th best left guard. I don't get why he's only a normal dev trait, but we're just going to gloss over that one. We've got Kendrick Green behind him. Not Kenyon Green, but Kendrick Green, 27 years old, 84. I'm pretty happy with this one. 20 best left guard in the league, and he's my backup. So that is very, very good, very positive. We've got Jarrett Patterson at center. He's the starter. We signed JC Tretter out of free agency. He is, of course, a mentor. He has the tag mentor. That is why I brought him in, and he will be helping. Jarrett Patterson in developing further. We've got Netane Muti at right guard. One of the best signings that I made in a long time. 13th best right guard. Crazy man at 89. Of course, he's got the buffs, but base 89. Strength is super high. Super solid player. Very happy with him. Behind him, we have Jackson Carman as the backup at 81 rated. 26 years old out of Clemson. He's just so solid. I can use him all across the offensive line, which is why I still have him. Very, very happy at this backup. Francis Mauigoa. Super excited about him. He's a rookie out of Miami. 6'5", 330 pounds, 22 years old. I just felt like, you know, him being a Miami native, we have to bring him into the Miami Dolphins. Of course, he's also a scheme fit. 76 rated, hidden dev trait, and his rating's already looking very, very nice. I like his look with those 2 arm braces as well, so that's pretty cool. We've got the strength at 90 already, that is great, and all of the other attributes are looking super solid as well. He's got a balanced penalty tendency, which is what I was looking for, and really hoping that he can be better than what Austin Jackson was producing on the other end, which is why I brought him in. We switched over Peter Skoronski, and I feel like we have a very solid offensive line in front of our quarterback, running back. Tight end room, we've got Michael Mayer still going super strong, 97 overall, the Notre Dame tight end, superstar X Factor. One thing that is a little bit worrying for me is the contract situation. He still has this year and next year, but then he will bid up for a new deal. That is going to be concerning. We will have to take care of that next season. But, you know, he's just such a staple of this franchise series. I wouldn't want to lose him. DJ Johnson, I don't know why he's up for trades, which is I'm going to remove him from the trade block. I definitely don't want to let him go. He was so good when Michael Mayer was injured. Just really stepping up there. We still have Jeremy Ruckert as the 3rd tight end. Super solid tight end room. Very, very happy with this one. Taking a look at our wide receivers, we've got Jamarr Chase, we've got Jaylen Waddle, 99, 97 rated 1st and 2nd wide receivers. Super happy with them. Both of them long-term deals. We've got Beaux Collins here. the Clemson product, and absolutely great. 90 rated, superstar depth trade, such a good third wide receiver to have. And yeah, well, I really don't have anything much more to add. I just want to see him develop, and over time he will be a very important factor for us on this offense. We also have Cam Steele here, 81 rated. I brought in Nelson Agholor, 69. You might ask yourself why? Because he has the mentor tag, just to improve for the young players, you know, just get the more experience points. Here we have Cam Steele, another player that's weirdly on the trade block, not Carlos Steele, sorry. Cam Steele is on the trade block. Carlos Steele, super interesting. He's so quick, 94, 97, plus 93 agility. That's why I have him, and I do want to give him a chance to develop. If he doesn't, well, we can always cut him later on. But for the moment, I want to keep all of these players on the squad. No need to cut them right now. Bijan Robinson, another staple of this franchise series, 23-year-old Texas Longhorn, right there with a superstar X Factor. He is the second best halfback in the league, and he has been so great. Really an absolute gem of a player. Again, same situation as Michael Mayer, but only more dire because he will be up for contract negotiations this year. And he's certainly a player I want to keep around. There's no hiding that. You know, Michael Mayer, I like him, but he's not that critical. But Bijan definitely is. If I don't keep him around, that would really hurt. We have DeAndre Swift as our second running back. And we have Kareem Hunt, who I just snapped up in free agency. He was still waiting for us there. Nobody wanted him. And it would just really hurt to not pick him up and have him around. So that was just a no-brainer right there. We also have this player here, Kenny McIntosh, 24 years old. He's also on the trade block. Why is Madden doing that? I don't know. Anyhow, on offense, to round things off, we've got Antwan Rabb here at the fullback position. And we're going to be taking a look at the quarterback room now. We have Teddy Bridgewater, who we did bring back. Again, he has the mentor tag. I want to help TAULIA all I can. We also have TAULIA TAGOVAILOA. He's down to a normal depth trade at age 28. There's been a lot of back and forth about him over the years, and especially this season, a lot of debate. You know, he started out so good, linking up with the wide receivers, but I'm talking about the real-life NFL. But then he just had a dip again, you know, typical TAULIA performances. So, in hindsight, I'm actually not unhappy that I went with TAULIA as my starting quarterback here. His younger brother, Adam Maryland, 24 years old, superstar depth trade. He has really grown so much. 16th best ranked quarterback in the game at the moment. Super happy with him. He definitely is going to be my franchise QB. Same situation. He will be needing a new deal, and I definitely want to keep him around. So that is going to be exciting this season. Can we hold on to these two important, just really pivotal players of this franchise series? On defense, things have been shuffled around also a little bit. Not too much, but a little bit. Olafi away, Nick Bolton and Noah Sewell still going strong here at the linebacking positions. We've got Kareem Koscioglu behind as the backup at left outside linebacker. He did go down, which is weird in depth trade. I don't know why, but I snapped him up at a free agency. We have an interesting player here, Gerald McCutcheon, 24 years old, 78 rated, behind Nick Bolton as the backup. Looking very, very good. Very happy with this player. We also have CJ Mosley, who I brought in out of free agency, and he's going to be working as a mentor quite clearly to improve all of those linebacking players. Odafi away, Keanu Code, no changes here. That was just working super well. Over here at free safety, we've got Javon Holland still going strong. We now have Moreland here as the backup. It's Joel Moreland, of course, 77 rated, looking very good. A young player at age 24, and with that 77 rating, you know, he can develop behind Javon Holland. Not really a starter yet, but we'll get there. Jordan Fuller at strong safety, 88 star depth trade. Super happy with him, and a very interesting pickup out of the draft. 6'2", 185 pounds, 22-year-old rookie out of Texas. Another Longhorn, 75 rated. with a hidden depth trait. That is super interesting, and really liking this one here. He can grow, he can develop. I'm really excited to see what his depth trait will be. What I'm most excited about are the changes at corner. Of course, we brought in Derek Stingley Jr., 93 rated, 25-year-old LSU product. He has been fantastic for the Texans, and now he's with us out of free agency, and he's the new cornerback #1. Very, very exciting. Looking forward to what he will be able to do. We have Malachi Moore over here. We've got Keely Ringo with a normal depth trait. We've got Roderick Glover here, 24 years old, 76. Also super solid player. And to add to that cornerback room, we have the name Tre'Vius Hodges-Tomlins. Another one of those interesting players. And yeah, we brought him in out of the draft a few years ago, and he's been with us ever since. And of course, that is not true. He's been a Packer. He was available in free agency. We snagged him. We brought him in, and really liking this a lot. The cornerback room, I feel like, has really changed for the better. We had to let go of Noah Igbinoghene. We also let go of another player whose name I already forgot. Well, never mind. We let go of 2 veteran players here. One, of course, was Noah Igbinoghene, and the other one is going to come to me later on, I'm sure of that. The edge rushers, we've got Jaylen Phillips, super good at that position. We have Brown here as his backup, 79 rated JJ Brown, 23-year-old Miami native. He can develop behind Jaylen Phillips, of course. Super happy with having him here. We've got Greg Rousseau on the other side. We've got CJ Craig behind him as the backup. Brad Wheeler, Montana State Bobcat. Shout out again to the Wild Jeffrey and his super interesting channel with a lot of NCAA content. That's sort of a collab. I picked him out of that franchise legacy series that he did there. Emmanuel Ogba going strong behind Brad Wheeler as a backup here, and already with the mentor tag, super happy that he is doing that. We have 2 other D tackles, Keyshawn Silver and Siaki Ike, interesting players, super happy to have them. The special teams have been set. We've got Jack Fox, Tyler Bass, both have been very good for us. Kick return, punt return has been set. The specialists have also been added here. I was really thinking a lot about making Kareem Hunt the power halfback. I will be leaving Bijan Robinson in for the moment. If I do get the feeling that he's getting tired too much, I will be using Kareem Hunt because he can do that as well. And then we've got the practice squad over here. I didn't check that before, but I have Deshaun Womack in here, who we picked out of out of the draft. He was recommended to us, and he had a hidden depth trait, and now I can see that he has a superstar. I don't know where that one came from, but we're going to sign him, of course. I'm not going to leave a superstar in the practice squad. We're going to have to cut a player, which means I will be cutting Keyshawn Silver. He's okay-ish, but I don't feel like I need to keep him around now. I will put him into the practice squad. There we go. That looks sensible, but would I like to have Deshaun Womack maybe as my starting edge? I'm going to give this a long, hard think. I might convert Greg Rousseau to be a D tackle, because that might even work a little bit better. I feel like that might be a thing I would like to do. I'm gonna do that right now. All right, guys. Sorry about this. We're gonna have to do this adjustment. Take care of this adjustment here. I will be putting Greg Rousseau next to Brad Wheeler, and then I can drag Deshaun Womack up here and use him as my starting edge. He's a 69, so that of course is going to drag down the defensive rating a little bit, but only for the time. Jesus Christ, Greg Rousseau is even a 97. Wow, that is really nice. All right, so we checked that. The trade offers, of course, I'm going to ignore those. We're going to take a look at the Kansas City Chiefs now before we head into the game. A lot of prep, but definitely worth it. I feel like wanting to show you off our new team for this season. All right, let's do a quick walkthrough of the roster here. We've got Patrick Mahomes, we've got Joaquin Chavez and Kyle Trask here. Of course, Pat Mahomes still going strong here. Halfback is Clyde Edwards-Helaire, also elite player, Zach Evans and Dontavius Braswell. No crazy changes there. Nick Ralston. Wide receiver Sky Moore, Gregory Clark at age 22 already with a superstar dev trade. This is tricky. Justin Ross is here, Dante Penn and Darren Bolden. Justin Ross, where did he come from? Quick check. Kansas City. All right, no change there. Next up, tight end CJ Uzoma. We've got Nick O'Sullivan and Aiden Tucker. The tight end room looking a little bit on the weaker side if we would be looking for weaknesses. Last year already with the Chiefs. Of course, left tackle Orlando Brown, elite player. Is he new on the team? Nope, he is not. He was with the Chiefs already. Left guard Joe Thuney, the veteran. Center is Drew Dahlman. He might be considered a weakness. Luke Wattenberg behind him, 76 rated. Trey Smith at right guard, definitely looking strong. Right tackle Lucas Niang. All right, Anthony Colbert. Left edge George Karlaftis, 25 years old, 92 rated. Cole Goodson behind him. Will Smith. Will Smith, here we go. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Yeah, I had to do that. Sorry about that. Right edge Peyton Turner. Then we've got Devontae Burris. Also not too crazy high rated, I would say. Left edge definitely tough. Right edge not as highly rated, developmental. Maybe Chris Jones, certainly elite at D-tackle. David Hobbs, 75. Jaylen Nash. So the starter is elite, but after that, quick drop. Jesus, what a name. Areto Kumbo Ogundeji. There we go. Left outside linebacker, 77 rated. 27, 77 overall. Kansas City, veteran. Johnny Harold, super weak. Chase Brackney, really bad. Mid linebacker, Jerome Baker, there we go. Out of the Nick Bolton trade, still going strong there. Zach Logan, quick drop off always. Zion Tupolo Fetui at right outside linebacker, would be an interesting player actually. Kansas City player, what about the contract? Oh, only 1 year. Here we go, guys. We might snap him up. Looking super good. Would be a definite improvement at that position. Could be thinking about a trade maybe. Next up, cornerback Trent McDuffie, 25 years old, 98 overall, super dangerous player. Jarius Sneed is there. Greedy Williams, Glenn Teague, tough cornerback room. Juan Thornhill at free safety. I've got Arian Parrish, a rookie, also quick drop-off, man. Strong safety, Justin Reed, and Peyton Bowen behind him. Justin Reed, definitely elite. Kicker Mark Hoffman and Ron Van Dyke, and punters Blake Gillikin. All right, off we head into weekly strategy. What do we do with that information? Let's do something clever with it, all right? We have to limit the pass game. So we're going to be going for defend the short pass. That is basically the only way to go here. We're going to go with a full pass, but we're going to be splitting. I feel like that is the best way to go. Apart from where is it? The edge. And I think I'm going to go with the left edge. I'm going to go with the starter, Deshaun Womack. I want to give him as much experience points as possible. I will also be setting him as a focus player immediately. We'll be running it inside. We will be running it inside. We have Bijan. And Bijan is no slouch. Bijan is an absolute beast. Super happy that we have him. We might have to put a little bit more training into Francis Mauigoa. So I'm going to go with the starter here. Team profile. Time to set those starters. So Francis Mauigoa, definitely going to go with him. Then Taulia, of course. Brad Wheeler, of course. Derek Williams with that question mark. Going to go with him. Carter McKinney, I thought that I would like to go with him. The big question is, He's got a normal dev rate. He's only a backup at left tackle. I wanna put some power to, and I have to go way down. I should have sorted differently. Sorry about this. Quick wait for you. Deshaun Womack. There we go. 68. He needs to improve. He needs to improve quickly. We're going to go for sack the QB 5 times. I feel like we have an ability to do that. Offensive coordinator, we're going to go for 250 yards. And we're going to allow under 200 yards. We have to go for this. All in is all in. All right. Training results are in. What about the defense here? All I want to see is experience and no injuries. That was important. Did we get extra experience points for the edges? Yes, some extra experience for Deshaun Womack. That is good. What about the offense? A turf toe for Edwards. All right, that is not too horrible. I even feel like he's on the practice squad, so I don't even care about that. ACL sprain for Jarrett Patterson. No! That is horrible. That is horrible. All right, let's check out how long he will be out for, because that might really be a little bit of a blow at the beginning of the season. All right, that's 1 week. Luckily, we have JC Tretter, who is actually a pretty good player in his own right. Of course, time for player upgrades as the final thing that we're going to be taking care of now. I will add this to physical. He's already so well-rounded. We're just going to be adding more and more to his well-roundedness. Speed rusher for Noah Sewell. Super happy to have him. Siaki Ika. Here we go. Power rusher. I feel like we just solved our D-tackle, not conundrum, but you know, that might have been a question mark going into the future, because Emmanuel Ogba at the moment not really starting quality anymore. But now, Greg Rousseau, Brad Wheeler, we're set for the future, man. Let's put this in a speed rusher. Deshaun Womack. Jesus, man, that is so cool. Superstar X Factor on the practice squad. 82nd ranked left end already. That is so cool, man. That is super cool. Really, really liking this. Another one of those super nice storylines. You know, just really, really liking the fact that that Madden does this. Anyhow, guys, all right, we're gonna start into the game now. That took a lot of time taking care of all of this, but with all of that said and done, guys, off into the game we are. Let's play the Kansas City Chiefs in our first home game, first game of this season. All right, we're gonna start off as not the first team on offense, but doesn't really matter. Here we go. We're gonna start off dragon spacing, and of course, we are gonna change this. Go with an inside zone run. Gonna try and utilize Bijan Robinson as quickly as we can. Here we go, we're off. Here we go, Bijan stiff arming his way. 4 yards. The pickup, there's a lot of clustering in there. We're gonna go in the inside zone next. Let's just get some space to that end zone back there. That is looming large. They are really quick on that running. Run rush. And here we go. Let's look for a nice one. I always prefer the very direct runs. Do we take a look at a mesh spot? Do we go for one of these, or do I take those 3 yards with a curved inside zone run? Bijan Robinson, of course, man. Of course. Bijan is the man for me. There we go. Great run, great pickup. Well done. Bijan Robinson working his way forward here as the Dolphins fans endure the rain in Hard Rock Stadium. Here we go. I did cut the beginning a little bit short of this game because there was so much to take care of before, not to make the episode too long. Bijan, get ready, man. Oh, here we go, stiff arming. Oh, 2 stiff arms. That's to pull off Itui. I knew that was going to be powerful. We are going to be going... Let's try going towards the right-hand side. Maybe a little bit more. It is difficult, you know. We do have the game day factor. It's greased pigskin. It's, of course, because it's wet. That's clear. Take a look at this. Left side is Zion Tupola-Fituya. Right side is Chris Jones. So both of these things, but look at us. We are not going to slouch. We've got such good players all across that offensive line. And here we go, almost getting that. Oh no, we actually did get the first down. Bijan, the man. Well done. Here we go. Here we go. Great run here. A little bit of a stiff arm. Number 7 would have been pushed away, but number 20, that's Reed coming in here. And with a quick slam. I think we did well on stopping them. And we've got Bijan activated. Don't get tackled for loss. Now he's got Truz. He can't fumble the ball anymore. There we go. 2nd and 7. Was that the most productive? I don't think so. Let's try the right-hand side again. Should I go for something like this? Huh. There we go. Do I like this? I don't know yet. Slightly overthrown here. Would have been a nice one. Would have been a nice one. Alright, so we went away from the run game. Now I'm going to go for the red zone scissors. Feel like we need to pick up that first down. Of course. Which way do we go? Let's go with another one here. Bijan Robinson. Left-hand side. 83 needs to come across here. Oh, that was a shove. 4th and inches. Number 7. With a stretch here. Bone. Very important for the Chiefs. I don't care too much about that, to be honest, because we did get a very nice pickup here. Would have been very close, to be honest. But 4th and inches, I don't mind that. And sometimes I don't get it, you know, at 4th and inches, why would I go for a punt? If it's 4th and 3rd, 4th and long, I get it. I fully get it, but not like this. Not with the players that we have, you know? Alright, mesh spot it is. Let's get Mayer involved for the first time. We can also revert to Waddle. Let's get going here, guys. Well done. Here goes Michael Mayer, number 55. Jerome Baker on the tackle. Halfback base, left-hand side run at the end of the first quarter. And I feel like we are doing well against this really tough team. The Kansas City Chiefs are always a challenge. But I feel like we're doing well here. Really doing well. Our defense worked. Defense held them. And our offense in this rain game. Oh, what a great pickup here. That was fantastic. Up to the 33-yard line. Bijan. First game. And he's going to get 100 yards. No questions asked. Let's see. Let's see what we can get going here. You know, let's see what we can do in this first game of the season. Of course, I want to have a win. Can we exploit them? They are really setting up tightly. I am going to try the slant here. Going to try going for Beaux Collins. TAULIA. Do we have a problem? Do we need to speak about something? Do we have an issue? That was a weird throw. Because that was actually really horrible. Really horrible. Alright, let's set up with this. Those verticals here. I'm going to try and get Waddle. We also have Chase. I can always go for Mayer. There we go. There we go. Jamarr Chase, 99 rated wide receiver. TAULIA connecting with wide receiver number 1. Pat Mahomes cannot be satisfied, of course. But that was a good play. And that was a good pass. Those long passes maybe a little bit ambitious that I went for. Probably not even really needed. Let's go the 24 zone open here. Left-hand side, they're setting up. Absolutely anticipating that one. We're going to go the halfback inside zone. Straightforward run. That was bad. That was bad. No real coverage. Francis Mauigoa might still have to, you know, get accustomed to the league here. Can we pull this one off? Let's try this one. Let's try going, because they've got 3 on the left. And there we go. Bijan Robinson going forward to the 3-yard line. First and goal. We've got 4 attempts to break 3 yards. We're facing a very solid defense, so of course that will be tough. But I feel like we have the right players to make it happen. I'm going to utilize a stick first. Gotta go for the stick. Can I get Bijan? Did we lose yards? No. We just got down, got 1 yard. Yeah, we're going to go for a halfback lead here. Let's go for the direct route. Why did I go for the complicated one? I mean, we could adjust with the audible here. I just feel like it's a DJ Johnson on the right side. He will be picked up. So let's just go break in. There we go. There we go. Football is not a complicated game. Why make it a complicated game, right? There we go. It's a Dolphins fight song in the background. For the longest time, I thought it was Elvis. It just felt like it. But nope. It's a Dolphins fight song. I've got it in my playlist. It's just so fun to listen to. Look it up on Spotify. Look it up on YouTube. Really, really fun to listen to. And we limit the Chiefs to a field goal, which is pretty good. Second quarter, 1 minute 45. That defense is looking very solid. Really looking very solid. We're going to go with this inside zone here. Let's find the gap. Let's find the gap. Oh, we found the gap, guys. We found the gap. Reed Robinson. Bijan Robinson's going to take it to the house. And we have another touchdown. Our fantastic running back. And here we go. Dolphins fight song. Was just speaking of it. Man, that breakthrough. Whatever happened to the Chiefs defense there? And it was just away. And we're gone. Goes in, pushes him over, and he doesn't stumble. That's what makes the difference. Come on, defense, Holston. Guys, what a fantastic season start. What a crazy good season start. Come on. Jaylen Waddle, Michael Mayer, Beaux Collins. Who do we go for? Wow, Jesus Christ. That was a laser beam right there. Halfback wheel, 42 seconds. Tell you what, I'm not even going to pressurize anything here. We're just going to go for this. If I can break through, that's going to be fun. If not, there we go. That's a flag. Was it an offensive holding penalty? Yeah. Who was that? Netane Muti. Come on, man. I mean, it doesn't really hurt too much. 16 seconds right now. Do we go for a crazy play? Do we go for something like a burst cross or something like that? Michael Mayer, probably. There we go, stiff arming. Clock not stopped. Doesn't matter. We connected with our tight end here. Very happy about this. We're just going to let the clock run down to halftime. Pat Mahomes. Man, you really stopped him. We really stopped him very well. We're going to keep pounding it. Run inside. And we're going to keep defending the short pass. We're going to see if we can limit them. As we should. There we go. Beaux Collins, we're going to attempt that right-hand side. Stiff arm, nope. But we do make it to the 28-yard line. I really love the fact that the uniforms get super dirty. That is really awesome. It's a very nice touch. Very nice touch. There we go. Let's set up a play action post shot here. We're gonna flip the play. Let's be a little bit adventurous, right? Beaux Collins, Jaylen Waddle, we've got fantastic players that we can go with. Good Lord. Good Lord. I was so used to playing the San Diego Crusaders. I almost felt like this was a Hail Mary, but take a look at that with the aggressive catch, and there was just enough distance there. Absolutely bossing it now. Take a look at Waddle here. Waddle's the primary receiver. TAULIA is gonna be uncorking right now. And take a look at this. Waddle has enough room. There's just enough room. And here we go. The defender is there, but he's too far away. And Waddle can go for the catch. And now comes the shove. And the ball is already under control. There we go. There we go. Well done, guys. Well done, guys. I'll try something because I want to see what the effect is at the moment. I don't know why I pronounced effect that way, but the effect, I'm going to stick with this now. I want to put Kareem Hunt as the power halfback. Just want to see what the plays are where I would be utilizing him here. Quick stop here. 2nd and 10. Luckily, that doesn't... Oh, that counts as a loss. Damn it. All right, so Truz is reset. Let's go here. Beautiful shove here on number 95. I think that's Clark. 3rd and 4. We're gonna keep pounding them. You know, they are not deserving of any respite here. Let's go with this one here. Bijan Robinson. Left-hand side run. Boom. Off we go. Bijan. Stiff arm. And we get the first down. And we get the first down. The starting players for the Chiefs are really very good. But the second row players, you know, the backups, not so much. And that is something that I feel like we are noticing here, because the backups do sometimes come into play. We've got momentum in full effect, man. JC Tretter really doing a great job here. Almost not even noticing that my starting center is not in the play. Not here. We're going to be going to the right-hand side here. Feel like this is a little bit of a better route here. 3rd and 4. At the 13-yard line. Let's go with a wide trail. And I'm going to be going with Jaylen Waddle here. Out of all people. There we go. Good catch. 4th and inches. Jerome Baker. Quick on the stop. The linebackers, of course, very, very quick. Very tough to stop. And I'm going to tell you something. We are not going to do anything else here. We're going to go the halfback ISO. Going to be using Kareem Hunt for the first time here. Veteran running back. Oh my lord, and I shouldn't have done that. Kareem Hunt. Bijan Robinson would have been the play. And that was maybe a mistake. Our defense manages to hold him again. But again, we have a lot of yards ahead of us. Let's go with this. Well, maybe the play call was bad. We are breaking through again here. The safeties do come across the cornerbacks. Stop us. hinder the movement. There we go. That's Justin Reed, of course. Oh, that was well done. Halfback inside zone, left-hand side run. Bijan Robinson once more. 32 seconds on the clock in the third quarter. Man, those stiff arms really work well. That is something that I've learned here. When you go for the stiff arms, you can sometimes really push through tackles and sort of just keep going. Well, that didn't work. 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6. We're going to be going with a mesh spot now. At the end of the third quarter, Coach Treddeus can be very satisfied. 14 and 3 is the current score. A bench swap, maybe. Jamarr Chase or Jaylen Waddle. Either player is going to be good. There we go. Jaylen Waddle. Stop, taken out of bounds. Injury timeout. Peter Skoronski, our left tackle starter. Well, that is not good. I did move up the injuries. I showed you the sliders before. I moved up the injury slider to 25. I feel like I get realistic results that way. And here we go. Bijan Robinson, so agile. And this is what I was talking about. 2 players hanging on to him. And he just keeps going. There is no doubt in my mind that we have to keep this player. No doubt. And him and TAULIA. I just hope that we have enough budget. I really hope that we have enough budget. Hard hit here by Turner. Dislocated shoulder. Alex Acosta, you're up. Alright, let's see. Alex Acosta does have pretty good strength ratings, so he should be doing well. And again, 3rd and 2. Moving forward in mountain zone now. Kareem Hunt, come on, man. You are made of better stuff here than what you showed. DJ Johnson in motion, moving over to the left-hand side. And here goes Kareem Hunt with a stiff arm, getting that first down. The veteran player. Certainly not the cheapest player to bring in. Certainly not a player that I absolutely need. Looking at the fact that I do have DeAndre Swift and so on, but yeah, you know what I mean, right? Let's go the drive wide corner. Michael Mayer. Let's see if we can get him into that end zone area, and we can. There we go. We are in, hitting the pylon, man. $20 versus $3. I mean, we kept the core of the team, right? Especially on offense. TAULIA going up in dev trade. And here they go. Here we go. The Chiefs are not to be underestimated. Pat Mahomes pushing the team forward despite our defense really having a very good day. There we go. That was a stiff arm effect. The Chiefs calling a timeout super early, actually. Don't know why they would do that. But of course they have to try and limit us. I mean, we have all the time in the world. Mountain zone weak left-hand side. We're going to switch this up. Let's go with a more... I have no other formations. Or do I? Let's go with a halfback stretch here. Gonna try and get forward here. Kareem Hunt. Again. Ah, beautiful run, man. Beautifully done by the veteran player here. Oldest running back on the squad. And there we go. This is actually... I might do this, but not in general, in the general depth chart. I'm going to be doing this individually. Each game, I will be deciding on whether to sort of give Bijan some breathing space or rest him entirely. We have no comparable player to Bijan. at the running back position. DeAndre Swift isn't bad. He's quick, he's fast, he's agile, but he's not that powerful. And since we pushed Bijan Robinson into the power halfback region and improved his stats there, he has just been running through defenses. He's been collecting accolades over the seasons. Just look at Pat Mahomes. Dirty, sweaty, wet. Absolutely horrible game for him. Looking at a quality elite quarterback, of course, you have to be unhappy with this result. 95 Mike. Left hand side. Off we go. Antwan Rabb going as a blocker ahead. 2nd and 3. Let's go with an ISO, but let's try. Can we get an audible here? Can we get a nice audible going? Let's try the Z slant. Let's go with Jamarr Chase. Is he going to be free? Yes, he is. There we go. 31 seconds, 30 seconds. Clock still moving, and we're not going to be taking a knee. Definitely not going to be taking a knee. Play action spot here. Gonna be looking for Antwan Rabb. Oh Jesus! Throw the ball, throw the ball, throw the... Come on, man. TAULIA. I mean, nothing happening. But that should have been better. That should have worked better. And we win this game. We complete the game. And we can be very, very satisfied. 21 versus 10 against such a critical, talented, quality team here. Absolutely chuffed at the start. And TAULIA really, really doing well. First game of the season. Player stats. TAULIA Tagovailoa, of course, very good with 1 touchdown, 151 yards, 83% completion rate. Pat Mahomes, no touchdown, but also 188 yards, even more than TAULIA completed. But I feel like we held them under those 200 yards that we needed. On the rushing side, Bijan Robinson, of course, 208 yards. I don't think we managed to hold them under the 200. Oh, damn it. Well, doesn't matter. Kareem Hunt did well enough. Bijan Robinson, fantastic as ever. 7.7 on average. Receiving, Michael Mayer, 63, 1 touchdown. Jaylen Waddle, 59 yards. We brought a lot of players in here. Jamarr Chase was involved. Bijan Robinson was involved. On the blocking side, things went really well. Thuney and Orlando Brown allowing those sacks. We got 5. Defensively, tackle leader, Jerome Baker, the former Miami Dolphin. We've got Greedy Williams. We've got Justin Reed. Yeah, they were just really very tough. Tackles for loss, a tie between Beaux and Reed. Tupola Fetui and Jerome Baker. The sacks, Keanu caught with 3 sacks. Jesus, man. Gerald McCutcheon, 1 sack. Greg Rousseau, 1 sack. George Karlaftis and Justin Reed. And Zion Tupola Fetui, also half a sack. Don't know how that works, but it doesn't matter. 0 interceptions in this game. I just want to see how our new player did here. Did he get anything? Looking for Deshaun Womack. Got 1 tackle, 1 assist, 2 in total. Oh, that's okay actually for a 70-something rated player. Alright guys, this is really going to be a long episode. Anyhow, key to victory and game plan elite QB are up now. Nick Bolton, mid linebacker. And they say it's a passing league. We dominated out there, and games like that are a nice boost of confidence for the secondary. You guys did a great job out there. If we're able to sustain that for a whole year, we're going to be capable of beating anybody. Absolutely agree. All defensive backs been 4,500. Wow. 10 stat points. Yay. Now that was awesome. Next up, game plan, elite quarterback. You were able to have success against Patrick Mahomes and get the win this week. What went into making that happen? Good question, guys. Appreciate it. Pat Mahomes is a special player, but we had an excellent game plan that the team executed. Really proud of how our defense played. Yeah. Our entire defense, 2,500. Yes. That is great. That is so great. All right, guys. I'm gonna end the episode here. It's gonna be a long episode. So if you watched everything, thanks for sticking with me. As always, super appreciative of each and every one of you here. I'm not gonna be doing player upgrades and staff. I'm gonna be doing that next episode because this one is already filled to the brim with content. Let's get into another season with the Dolphins here. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate each and every one of you. And yeah, hope you're enjoying it. If you are, drop me a like, subscribe, helps the channel a lot. And as always, guys, thank you so much for being here and see you next time.